Eagles, welcome back. If you don't recognize me because it's been months, I'm Mr. Parslan, your principal. It's been a long time, but I'm finally back here live-ish from Mr. Parslan's neighborhood, so unbelievably happy you're finally back here in the nest. Ask any one of us. Your presence in this building inspires us and reminds us of why we signed up for these jobs to begin with. Seeing you in these hallways reminds us of what really matters and that it's been too long. Now, as you likely saw in my email prior to the first day of school, and then noticed when you came into school this morning, things are a little different than when you left. And my goal in speaking to you right away this morning is to make sure that you know two very important things. I want first for you to know how hard we're going to work to make this a great year for you in spite of the changes. We are so determined to keep you smiling. But I also want you to know what those changes are and why they're important. These new requirements aren't just rules in a handbook, they are things that are existential to our presence here this year. If we want to see each other every day, play sports, and most importantly, keep us all healthy, we need to do our part, all of us. These things, if we all do them, should help to keep us safe. Masks. Masks are mandatory. Think of them like the rest of your clothes. You need to wear them every day when you come to school. You should bring one every day and wear them throughout the day. If you don't have one, we have them for you in the main office. Here are some key points you should know about masks. They should cover your nose and your mouth. There will be mask breaks during the day, and they're not necessarily worn to protect you from COVID-19. They're specifically to prevent any COVID-19 you may have in your lungs that you don't know about from going out into the air and infecting someone in your shared space. When you don't wear a mask, you're effectively putting others at risk. Cleaning. You should wipe down your area with cleaner and paper towel or a wipe both at the start and at the end of each class. And you should also wipe down any item you borrow or use during class that you're going to give back. Social distancing. We're trying hard to enforce social distancing. Any prolonged contact could lead to additional cases if there is ever COVID in our building. So here are some ways that you should work to help us distance. When you arrive on campus, chat with your friends outside and while distance. Don't come into the building until you're ready to go directly to class or to breakfast. We're going to be keeping students moving in the hallways and the lobbies, and we won't be allowing kids to hang out there. Breakfast is served every day. You can get breakfast and hang out in the stadium seating or in seating in the cafeteria. But if you're in the cafeteria, you must be in a seat if you have your mask off. As you already saw, hallways are all moving in one direction, clockwise. Just follow the pointing fingers. All stairwells have specific directions. Stay to the right and follow the signs in the main stairwell. And all other stairwells are designated either all up or all down. All of the furniture in this building has been distanced. Please don't move desks or chairs or other items to be closer to your friends. Passing time. Teachers have been designated to either pass to the next class 5 minutes early or at the bell. Depending on who your teacher is any given period, they will let you know when the class is over, and it will stay that way for the rest of the hybrid system. Most freshmen and some other teachers pass first. Upperclassmen generally pass with the bells. Lunch. There is still first through fourth lunch as usual. However, teachers' classes are specifically assigned to eat either in the cafeteria or the PAC. Lunch is served in both places, and you'll be required to go and remain only in the location assigned to your teacher. Seniors can eat in the courtyard or in the stadium stands outside in good weather. Dismissal. Dismissal is in 3 waves based on your classroom. Your teacher has this information during fourth period. It is very important to dismiss when your room is scheduled and to leave out the door closest to your room. We're trying really hard to avoid large numbers of people in the hallway. Bathrooms and leaving class. Bathroom access during class will be significantly limited across the building to maintain distancing. There are no paper passes, and teachers can only let you go to the bathroom during class if there's space according to the school-wide Google Sheet. Please don't harass your teachers for this. We just need to monitor bathroom usage. If there's an emergency, we can help, but it's also important to remember you only have one 78-minute in-person class for each of your classes per week. It's important to stay in class, and even more important that we work to limit those contacts. Tardies and dismissals. If you're arriving late or leaving early, there are no paper passes. We have QR codes you can complete on your phone, and you should check in at the desk in the morning to ensure we have your information correct in the form, and check out at student services when you leave. I know this is a lot to process, and you literally just walked back in here. But I'm speaking to you today because we aren't doing this to meet a standard or uphold a handbook or teach you a lesson. We are literally doing it so that we can continue to be here and keep others healthy. This may be difficult at times, but when you start to get frustrated, please know it is not your teacher's fault. It is not my fault, and it's definitely not your fault. We're doing these things because we're doing it for each other. None of us likes the setup we currently have, me included. Remember to distance, wear your mask, and smile under it. And don't do it for yourself, do it to keep your friends, your teachers, and all of us safe. It might not be too unreasonable to wonder, what's the point of all this frustrating effort? In my opinion, the answer is much bigger than just a virus and its impact. This is what I believe. What we do in this school when we're present together is awe-inspiring. Seeing you sing or play or learn or create is what we live for. Continuing the amazing tradition of decades of Plymouth North students walking onto this campus to change their lives and make a difference in this world when they leave is worth just about anything. As frustrating as it is, I think that all the mask wearing and 6-foot distancing is worth it. And that has never been clearer than it has in the last 6 months. So giving the chance to you seniors to be here so you can step up in all the different things you've invested 4 years in and lead us all in your different and unique ways is worth it. Giving our freshmen a first year of high school so they can remember it with a smile and hit the ground running is worth it. Giving our sophomores and juniors the chance to learn skills and grow into who they're going to be as the future leaders of this school and this town is worth it. Giving our students the chance to think big, our athletes to achieve glory, and our dreamers the chance to shoot for the moon in tiny moments we create across this building every day is worth it. So today, my little Eagles, is a crossroads. This is either the first day of the long transition back to normal, or it's a fleeting moment of normalcy. And whether our time together lasts, or whether we have a year that matters together is within our grasp, but only if we rise to the occasion. So what do we have to do? We will have to wear our masks even when it's annoying. We will have to work to distance even when we want to be closer to others. And we'll have to be better than ever, every single day, in the way we take care of each other. Give your teachers the benefit of the doubt when they can't do it all and let you go to the bathroom. They're trying hard to make this work for you. Check in on your friends and listen to those who you might not know their story, because we're all struggling right now. And it's really hard to read people's reactions from behind a mask. But most of all, be ready to come in this building and give it your all, academically and socially and responsibly. Because I believe from the bottom of my heart that what each and every one of you will do in the hundreds of rooms and corners of this building throughout this year, if we're together, is worth the effort. Wear your mask, distance yourself, and most importantly, fly your wings and do big things. Go Eagles!